Good morning. Today, I'm going to share my analysis for next week, on my 8 favorite financial exchanges, on weekly and daily charts. Both the trend and the directionality are bullish. During the week, the price attempted a downside, being rejected by the EMA 200 and the upper weekly level, confirming the bullish direction. During the week, I will evaluate any bullish signals. An interesting pattern could be a nice bullish candle, able to break out of the highs of the last few weeks. I invite you to operate with caution, as the year is about to end, the market is physiologically unstable. Both the trend and the directionality are bullish. This exchange has attempted a fall, returning back to the entry level, without touching any support like the moving averages or the upper weekly level. During the week, I will evaluate any bullish signals. An interesting pattern could be the price bounce on the daily EMA 20, followed by a nice bullish candle. Trend and the directionality are bullish. This exchange opened the week with a negative gap, which was closed with a brief upside attempt. The weekly candle is negative, a classic candle of indecision that, however, does not change the direction, which remains bullish. On the daily chart, we can see that the price has retraced enough to bounce off the previous high, approaching the daily EMA 20, but failing. During the week, I will evaluate any bullish signals. An interesting pattern could be the price bounce on the daily EMA 20, followed by a nice bullish candle. Trend and the directionality are bullish. After a long time, this exchange finally managed to break out of the upper weekly level, changing the direction of the trend. At the moment, the movement doesn't have much strength. Given the political situation in the UK, for the moment, I will just observe this exchange without evaluating any signals. Trend and the directionality are bullish. During the week, the movement was mainly bearish, while the candle is neutral, a classic indecision candle. The directionality is bullish, however, the movement seems to have lost much of its strength. Therefore, I invite you to operate with caution. An interesting pattern could be the price bounce on the daily EMA 20, followed by a nice bullish candle. I recommend trading only if a particularly clear signal is formed, because it's high probable a retracement of the price. Both the trend and the directionality are bearish. During the week, the price has retraced, although the movement was very contained. As the move was very contained, the directionality remains bearish. During the week, I will evaluate any bearish signals. An interesting pattern could be a nice bearish candle, able to break out of this week's low. I suggest you to trade with caution, the retracement could continue over the next few weeks. Both the trend and the directionality are bearish. The price attempted a weak rally, then retraced with a bearish candle. The movement was very contained, a sign of the fact that volatility in this exchange has dropped. As mentioned above, I will evaluate any signals only on the lower timeframes, while on the daily one, I will limit myself to observing the market. Both the trend and the directionality are bearish. During the week, the price attempted a rise, and then closed with a bearish candle. On the daily chart, we can see how the first candle of the week made a very large movement, which led it to bounce off the previous low, and on the daily EMA 20. During the week, I will evaluate any bearish trades. An interesting pattern could be a new price bounce to the daily level, or the daily EMA 20, followed by a nice bearish candle. Thank you, and see the next week.